this quiet room. The air's thick, it feels like gloom. Your eyes avoid my hands, stay still, afraid to break the fragile will. We speak in breaths we never take, and hope the silence doesn't break. The weight of silence pulls us down like stones beneath the raging sound. We drown without a single scream in the silence of the street. Your shadow moves but doesn't stay. The night arrives, we fade away. I wanna speak but fear the cost of knowing love is what we've lost. If I could find the words tonight, would they bring us back to life? The weight of silence pulls us down like stones beneath the raging sound. We drown without a single scream in the silence of this dream. If I could find the words tonight, would they bring us back to life? A light of silence pulls us down like stones beneath the raging sound. We drown without a single scream in the silence of this dream. I stop my steps at the edge of time. The wind whispers, carrying your name. The ember sky hides an old story that never ends, though you're far away. And I'm still here, waiting for your shadow to return. Shadows and dust whisper my yearning, weaving the wounds into sorrow. Even though I know you won't come back. like the song we used to sing. I reach for the traces of laughter buried in the silence of the night. If time could turn around, I'd gaze into your eyes once more. Shadows and dust whisper my yearning, weaving the wounds into sorrow. Even though I know you won't come back, this heart still holds Your eyes were oceans I couldn't cross. Your touch was fire, your love my loss. We stood in silence, the air so still. Every word we feared to spill, you turned away. I felt the cold, a story ending, never told. The last goodbye, it broke my soul, left me empty, left me whole. In every tear I see your face, in every song I feel your trace. I walk alone through streets we knew. The night feels darker without you. Your shadow's gone, but I still see the last goodbye you gave to me. If love could live beyond the pain, I'd find you here again. But some goodbyes are meant to stay, like scars that never fade away. The frame still stands upon the shelf, but the picture's gone just like yourself. I dusted off but can't erase the way your smile once filled this space. It's just a border made of wood, but it once held all that was good. Empty frame, you hold my past, a love I thought would always last. Now you're just a hollow place where I used to see your face. I try to paint the scene again, but colors fade, they just pretend that you're still here, that we're still us. But it's only shadows that I trust. If I could hang the sun inside, would the picture come alive? Empty frame, you hold my past, a love I thought would always last. Now you're just a hollow place where I used to see your face, where I used to see your face. Where I used to see your We sit across this quiet room. The air is thick, it feels like gloom. Your eyes avoid my hand, stay still, afraid to break the fragile will. We speak in breaths we never take, and hope the silence doesn't break. The weight of silence pulls us down, like stones beneath the raging sound. We drown without a single scream in the silence of this dream. Your shadow moves but doesn't stay. The night arrives, we fade away. I wanna speak, but fear the cost of knowing love is what we've lost. If I could find the words tonight, would they bring us back to life? The weight of silence pulls us down like stones beneath the raging sound. We drown without a single scream in the silence of the stream. In the silence of the stream. In the silence of the You brought me roses in the spring. With every petal I could sing. But seasons change and colors fade, and all that's left is what we made. I still keep them in a jar, though time has taken them too far. Dust and roses, side by side. A love that lived, a love that died. Once so bright, now just remains. Dust and roses, and our names. dust and roses, and our names. We speak in whispers, afraid to break the fragile bridge we didn't make. Your eyes are miles away from mine, and I can't read the warning signs. The quiet feels like pouring rain. We're drowning in the space again. The space between us grows so wide. We've lost the place where love can hide. I reach for you, but all I find is empty hands and a weary mind. The stars above don't shine the same. They watch us play this losing game. If I could cross this endless sea, would you still reach your hand for me? I'm calling out, can't you hear? Before we fade and disappear, the space between us grows so wide. We've lost the place where love can hide. I reach for you, but all I find is empty hands and a weary mind. The space between us grows so wide. We've lost the place where love can hide. I reach for you, but all I find is empty hands and a weary mind. I walk the halls where laughter lived. The walls remember what we gave. Your pictures hang like ghosts in frames, and every room still calls your name. The shadows stretch, the light is gone, but still the echoes linger on. Here I stand, where the light used to be, where your love once surrounded me. Now the dark is all I see, where the light used to be. Trace the air where you once stood, the way you smiled, the way you would. I keep pretending you might stay, but you've already walked away. If I could turn the sun around and bring the to me, where the light used to be. Here I stand, where the light used to be, where your love once surrounded me. Now the dark is all I see, where the light used to be. Used to be. You're walking out into the dawn. The sky is pale, the night is gone. Your shadow fades into the mist, leaving me with an empty fist. I try carries your name afar. I watch it vanish like a star. No matter how I chase the light, it's swallowed by the endless night. If love could turn the tide again, I'd hold you here until dim, but in the dark I think of him. Your laughter blends with the thunder's roar, and I am not alone anymore. If rain could carry you to me, I'd stand forever underneath. Whisper in the rain, I hear you still. Every word cuts deeper still. Though you're gone, you speak my name like a whisper in the rain. The leaves were falling, the air was thin. You held my hand, but I felt the wind. The fire between us had burned too low, and cold November began to show. You looked away, I knew the truth. The winter came too soon for you. Cold November stole our flame, left the ashes, left the pain. I still see your breath in morning light. Cold November, endless night. Endless night. Our laughter faded with the trees. The silence grew like frozen seas. I tried to hold you, but you slipped